So, today's podcast episode is with Cade.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
I'm Cade.
comedic relief. We're both wearing some suits, so if you are one of our audio listeners and you're not checking visuals, you might want to tune in. If you're looking for someone who's just devastatingly handsome, two of them right here. We have two of them today.
Got two of those guys.
Yeah. Love Asa, but at least you're not covering your face wearing a blue jacket
Praise God.
that he insisted on.
You know, I thought about wearing it, just saying that I could wear it better, but
Right? We'll get, you guys want to fight in the comment sections, you can fight about that. Yeah, I said comment, but that sounded like comic, and I didn't mean to.
yeah, it's okay.
Anyway,
Anyways.
I also have some nice shades over there if you want to whip
Hey.
up on. You don't have to, but they're just there. Yeah, go for it, man. Take those for a spin. For most people, yeah, they're crazy. Hey, there you go. All right. Good with or good without. Either way, man.
Yeah, we're just gonna wear them.
Sure.
We're just gonna do it.
Go
I'm
for
just
it.
gonna take a drip of my sink.
I'm trying
Drip
to
of my sink.
a drip of my sink. Good stuff. Good comedy. So, Cade, what is your favorite color?
Ooh, that is a loaded question.
Not really.
It is. It is. Trust.
All right.
If I had to pick a favorite color, it'd probably be the color of my eyes.
Which I know, because
Blue.
we're such good friends. Yeah, blue.
Yeah.
And I knew that before you took the glasses off, because we're such good friends.
Of course.
Yeah, and you know mine.
Um,
You know mine. We're such good friends. You know, if I were to
brown.
yeah,
Oh, hey.
yeah.
Yes, see, we're such
'Cause
good
we're
friends.
such good
right.
friends.
I
That's
knew
right,
that.
right.
I knew that.
This is a painting for you guys who like set pieces and all that. If
Yeah.
you like looking at things and just looking in the background and being like, oh, they did something new edition. Don't know if we'll have it all the time. But this is the painting me and a friend did. They know who they are. Maybe we'll do another painting. We have another one we could swap in here. We'll figure that all out. But yeah, Cade, if you could, in like one sentence, describe who you are in like, not a sentence, like one word. One word. Who are you?
Cade.
That is good stuff. I
Yeah.
knew the answer before I asked the question.
Of course.
Yeah, that is his catchphrase.
If anybody knows who I am, I'm Cade.
He's Cade.
If you know, you know. If you don't, it's hey.
You know now.
It's all right. You know now.
Yeah.
Due to all of our, just listeners tuning in case you've never heard of the name Cade Arnold, well, you have now. So.
Single, right?
Oh.
Not
yeah.
to put on blast, but
not to put on blast.
if there were someone who was looking for someone,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gay, so I do not like dudes.
okay,
Just
that is yeah.
um,
I mean,
I
hey,
like women.
you don't have to announce all these things. Anyway, let's. that was wild.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm not editing this out, so these things are in there.
Oh gosh,
When anyone listens to
That
the
is-
podcast, they're gonna hear these things.
it's crazy.
They now know that about you.
Oh man, hey, if anybody knows Cade, it's Cade with a K. That's
Yeah.
really important. That's really important.
It is.
That's honestly really important.
It's the
because,
difference between can and can. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Yeah,
man.
I get
Because like if it's Cade with a C, then it's Sade.
Yeah.
You know, because you
Well,
have
no,
like
it's still Cade. but
no,
that's
it's Sade.
not- That's Cade with an S.
No,
Okay.
it's Cade with a C.
Anyway, so the beard, you brought
Yeah.
it back. It's nice.
Yeah,
A lot of
I
people
did.
like it. For all of our first-time listeners, if you want to switch to the video, man, check out
I
this
encourage
beard.
you.
It's
Encourage
nice.
you to
It's
do
good
so. I definitely have my father's genetics.
Right.
It's really a blessing. I think I might be
Yeah.
bald by the time I'm 30, which sucks. You know, that's gonna suck.
All right.
I really do like my hair.
Moment of silence
But,
for Cade's hair.
Sorry.
All right. Anyway,
Sorry, yeah.
back into it.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Really. Thank you. I
Of
really
course, man.
needed that.
Of course, man.
I really needed that.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. It'll be good.
I won't be bald. I
No.
won't be bald. I'll just be balding a little bit. I mean, my hairline is
You
going
don't
back
gotta
a
do all
little
that.
bit, but
Good. Yeah.
I'm not
Anyway.
going to show it here on camera.
Yeah, because he's a single catch. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Such a catch. Anyway, Cade, it is genuinely being your friend's a great thing. You're
Thanks.
one of those people who are energetic. Your soul's free. You dance. You sing.
I do like
you
dancing.
shout. You do it all, man. It's really
Yeah.
great. It's really nice to just The vibe is
It's a little bit, you know.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
a little bit,
yeah.
just for, in case they can't watch YouTube.
Yeah.
In case
See,
they can't listen to the
Asa, me and
audio.
Asa last time we were kind of more discriminative. We were only like talking to the people who could see the video, and we weren't really. So I tried to put some things in there for the audio
Yeah.
listeners. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your ears were just blessed. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was you just. Why'd you do that? You just like completely just like blew me out of the water.
No, I did not.
No,
No, I
like
did not.
yours was like so much better than mine.
No,
And
no, it was
like, it's
low
not
and
even
it was
fair.
pitchy and it
But
wasn't.
like
It wasn't.
exactly, it was pitch perfect.
No,
And
it wasn't.
just like it was so beautiful.
No,
and
no,
like
no,
you
no,
literally
no.
could be on that movie Pitch Perfect because it was
No,
so
those
good.
are girls.
But like there were guys in there too.
Yeah, I could be in one of the.
Yeah, see now
yeah.
he's now. Like,
Anyway.
he knows.
No,
I need to
but
take a drink.
yeah, of course, man. Take the edge off with a nice soda. Anyway, appreciate that. If we were to do a dance battle though, you'd crush, man. You got some moves. I'm a big guy and I can move a bit.
You can move. You can get jiggy with it.
I can get jiggy with it, but you can choreograph. Like you can like hit the moves,
Oh yeah, the
extended arms fully.
Onaga.
You know what I mean? All out. Yeah.
That was part of that dance. Yeah, I am chosen.
Oh, Onaga. What's that mean?
What?
What's that mean?
It's an African warrior,
Right.
actually, and it means it's a phrase,
Mm.
actually. It means two words, and it means it's working.
What does that mean?
So like in the song, chains are breaking for my sake. For
Right.
my sake.
What does that
Mountains are moving for my sake. For my sake. Walls are falling for my sake. For my sake. Everything is working for my
No,
sake.
no, I get that.
So,
but what do those mean?
It's basically just like this this idea that like
Like
when you pray,
who's breaking these chains,
we are
right? And
as
gives us-
children
who
of
gives
God.
us- God, who's that?
He's this guy in the sky. He actually has his son. His name's Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Asa was telling me about that last week. Who's
Oh
that?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're just doing it. If in case you don't.
Right,
you
right,
don't
right.
know. Yeah. Well, you don't. That's why you're
Yeah,
asking.
yeah, of course,
So,
of course.
So there's this
First
dude
time
named
listener,
Jesus. He is real. There are a lot of people that would speculate and say, well, Jesus was never a person. This is false information. There is it's been historically proven that Jesus is a real person. He's like actually real and stuff. Well, I believe personally, not gonna push my stuff on
Right.
you, is Christianity. And what Christianity is, it's that Jesus, being fully God and fully man, came down to earth, and he paid the price that we couldn't pay. I'm gonna take my glasses off.
Yeah, of course.
So
If you need me to-
imagine this, okay? You have a you killed somebody, crazy,
Whoa,
right? It's
okay.
like crazy,
And
right?
if you're a listener and you've killed somebody, it's okay.
It's
It's not
alright.
okay what you've
Yeah.
done, but it is okay. You are redeemed.
Yeah, you
God's
are
got
forgiven. You are
Yeah.
forgiven.
Now, for all those who don't believe in Christ, we're not just like forcing Christianity on you. If you want to skip ahead, you could have skipped a little bit.
That's okay.
And we're not going to talk about it the whole time. But just remember, there is a real God. He does really love you. And as far as the being a good person but not being a full person, God gives you that full, right? There's that goodness as you can be a nice person. I've met nice people who aren't Christian, but on the deeper level of who they are, they're not fulfilled. They're not what's the word?
You're right, Wesley.
That light. They don't have that light in them.
No, they don't. Because ultimately, the reason I find, because, I'm a nice person, really humble too.
I was gonna say
Um,
I consider myself to be the most humble person in the room, but
Oh,
you're-
like Moses?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm the most humble in the room for sure.
Oh,
sure.
in the room? Oh, yeah, definitely. I'd say I edge out just like being a little bit more humble than you, but it's okay. It's not a competition.
No,
it's
but
not a competition.
As your friend, I just want to let you know you're wrong. You're not as humble as I am.
as my friend, I thank you for telling
Yeah,
me
of
that
course,
I'm
of
wrong.
course.
Because sometimes I need to let my pride die.
See, and that's your
But, look, I
humility
don't
to
have
thank
that.
me. That's your humility to thank me, and that's
Yeah.
really great. It shows your humility. So I just thank you for that.
You're welcome.
To once
man.
again show that I'm humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humility. It's
No, it is a beautiful thing.
it's so awesome.
So glad we both have it in
Yeah.
spades, really.
What are we talking about?
Anyway, let's get back to some questions here.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you were to, I don't even know what I want to ask you. If you could spend the day with any celebrity ever, and I don't just mean like Jesus. Of course, we know biblical figures are top of the list. But if it was like I really like what this person does, or I just want to hang out with this person. Like, there are some things I don't agree with that The Rock does, but to meet him would be interesting, right? Stuff like that. So, who is it that you'd want to just at least meet or hang out with?
Um, do I have just one person? Does it have to be just one?
If you need to do more, you can do more.
Okay, I'll do two.
Okay,
I'll do two. Not a lot of people know about him. I think it'd be really cool to meet him. I love listening to his comedy sketches. I think they're just absolutely brilliant. But his name is Tim Hawkins.
Tim Hawkins.
Tim Hawkins.
That's a good one.
Have you ever heard of him?
Not gonna buy you an iPhone.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I know his stuff.
Chick-fil-A.
Would it eat 7 times a day? See, for those who are listening, I don't know how this video sounds right now.
So the audio could sound like absolutely horrendous.
The audio
I
could be bad. So just remember, it's not our voices that sound bad. It must be the microphone.
Yes.
Yeah, because we sound amazing.
Incredible.
Like angelic.
So good.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, just
and it's because of our humility that we sound so good.
Yeah, we just want to let you guys know that if it sounds bad, your ears are probably wrong. And your ears deceive you, but we're just going to tell you the truth as your friend. We're just going to.
I was getting caught up a little bit because he's just so true.
Yeah,
he's just so right. He speaks truth.
Just volumes, that honesty. That's what we need. So if you hear like, it's probably your ears, because we don't sing things like that. No. Yeah.
But I'd say either Tim Hawkins.
Sorry.
Tim Hawkins.
Right.
It's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
Or maybe even Jay Leno.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I've always been a Conan O'Brien guy. I've always wanted to meet him. I think that'd be cool.
Like I said, would be really cool.
There's some things I don't agree with that he does. Some of the ways he talks, but he has his own podcast and stuff. I haven't really listened to it a whole lot, but I have.
Joe Rogan.
I did. Jamie, pull the clip up. We actually have our own Jamie. You'll meet him sometime. He came in and helped us out with an episode, which is cool.
Awesome.
If you guys haven't seen it, episode 3, give that a look and listen.
Do it. It's really
You'll
good.
see why that's funny, because it's a look and listen. You got to look at it and listen. But there's we're laughing because we know what the episode is. But you guys who haven't,
you've got to
just jump to the end of the story, thought you could read the book at the end and not see the beginning. You're not going to get the story, man.
You're not going to get it.
You won't understand.
You won't get it.
And this is the preview. We're going to have Brady on. He is amazing. If I could pick a guy, I wouldn't choose anyone. Not these guys. A lot of guys.
No,
they're not Brady.
Brady's greater.
And that's your humility. And that makes you greater. You see that? You see that? No, hey, you can cry. The glasses are on. They can't see you. They can't see you cry. It's okay. They can hear it. But also, guys, your ears, like I said, your ears are lying to you, not us.
Yeah.
So Kate's not crying, and it's
I'm not
okay.
Crying.
We're not
I'm
crying.
kidding.
No, we don't cry. You guys are hearing wrong.
No.
And if you're watching the video, the camera's bad. So that's
I'm not crying. I'm Kate.
That's just a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr.
Pleasure
Not Crying. That's good stuff. Okay, if you could like go anywhere in the world, teleport there right now, where would you go and what would you do? Top of the head, 5 seconds to answer. Go.
Heidi.
Okay, why? What would you do?
I don't know. I think the
and time's up. So if you could go anywhere else in the world, and you
That's good. Yeah. Anywhere else.
Right.
Go on, please.
Okay, me?
Yeah.
Okay, I would go. Here's 2 things. France, right? And I would love to just eat all the things and just experience it because I speak a little French. If you guys are looking for a man who speaks French, I speak a little bit.
Oh, oui. Enchanté.
Wow, this is good stuff.
Thank you. That's all I know.
Tu appelles Kate.
See?
That's all right.
Oui.
Yeah. Also, if I could, now this is something I would want to do. I want to go on a Viking ship if they have those anywhere, and I want to row with a bunch of people and sing sea shanties for like 2 hours or a day of just rowing and singing songs, man. That would be awesome.
Oh man,
that'd be so cool.
you just early in the morning. Ooh, and up she rises. Ooh,
Way up she rises.
Ooh, and up she rises
early in the morning.
What should we
Do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Anyway, yeah, it's just a little jingle. Like I said, if it sounds bad, your guys' ears, you should clean them, get them fixed,
please.
maybe go into the shop
Actually.
like Mr. Potato Head and just get some new sets on. But we sound fantastic. We know that because we're humble. Cade, you have your dynamic duo, a guy named Sam Bloodworth, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people
Yeah, I
say
love that guy.
now people say that Ace is we're kind of yin and yang, right? But you guys have always been like yin and yang, you and Sam Bloodworth.
I would say so, yeah.
And we'll let's get him on the show at some point, of course. We have a list.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week. He's gone,
gonna be
actually.
gone. He's
He
gonna be
just
gone.
left.
Yeah.
Literally, he just left.
Oh, gotcha.
Because,
Safe travels, Sam, if you happen to listen to the Safe
Yeah,
travels.
please do. Listen to this. I got you. I got you. He'll listen.
Gotcha. But also, we'll get him on at some point. We have a list of some people we want to get on here.
Awesome.
And I have some new mics. I have a new mic that is, once I get it all figured out and set up, I will be able to take it with me and mobilize this a little bit so we can get some other people on. So that'll be cool. I'm trying to get that all workshopped and worked out, and it'll be great.
Shout out to Miss Karen Wheaton.
Absolutely. Just
You
cause
should just
listen to her music.
To our podcast.
Her
music is absolutely incredible. You think we're good singers?
No. You could think a lot of things. You could think like, oh, but she does this, she does that, because some people aren't from the Rams, some people aren't Christian. Listen to her music. Listen to her sing about her Lord and Savior, and be blown away. And if you don't like it, your ears are deceiving.
That's
you.
okay.
You're wrong. We went 2 different routes with that. Anyway,
if you don't like it, you're
wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's okay.
I have to agree with him, because if I don't know what's going to happen.
And we don't want to lie. You know what I mean? Like, Mama didn't raise no liar. You know what I mean?
No.
Shout out to Mom. You want to shout out to your mom?
Shout out to my mom.
Miss
Miss
Scarlett, your
Scarlett.
family, just to take a second real quick, your family is awesome. Your family is incredible, genuinely.
I'm really blessed.
Yes,
Like, honestly,
genuinely.
I am really, really blessed.
100%. You have brothers and sisters, and you have a great mom, great dad. You have a nice house, and they work hard.
We have 2 more extra siblings. Shout out to Samuel Bloodworth. That's my bro.
For.
And Carson Bailey. That's my bro, too.
There we go. So we give some people code names sometimes when we talk about people. In fact, there's a guy we previously mentioned. His name's Fresca. He's going to be on here probably next episode. Fresca will probably be on next episode. And then we've mentioned Dr. Pepper, Sierra Mist, and Monster. We have a new addition. We're trying to figure out her name, actually. Or her or his name. You guys don't know. For confidentiality reasons. Yeah. See, but if they can't hear you, then we just sit with dead silence. But yeah, that person might be the person named Fresca.
Oh. Okay. I love that guy.
He's a great guy.
Or girl.
Oh, girl, you guys don't know. You guys don't act like you get us. You don't get us.
No.
You guys don't know what it's like to wear fancy suits and do a podcast midday right before you go to work because you're suave like that.
Yeah, because we're on that grind.
Honestly, I mean, that's part of the reason for the. What's that? I heard a little giggle. Anyway, that's part of the reason for the grind. There is one, the podcast, man. We just love the idea of, me in particular, starting this podcast was for a few reasons. One, a lot of people have told me to do radio things, and I definitely could. I could enunciate and dialogue with the best of them if I chose to. But also, podcast wise, it's kind of laid back. You hang with friends, you get to meet new people, invite them on the show, and also it's something that you can listen to, man. I like to go to work and listen to podcasts, and there's some of them where the episodes aren't funny, or where they do one episode and it's like, yeah, but these guys are okay. This episode was really great. This episode wasn't great. And we're not going to deliver bangers every time, people. But
yes, we will.
We are going to. And we're going to be humble about it.
Of course.
But we are
Humility is what we strive for.
That's our biggest proponent, really.
Actually, we don't strive.
No,
we don't strive. We don't strive for humility. We just are humble.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I keep taking little sips. The can's basically empty, but that's okay. There's some people I'm excited to have on. You were one of the people I'm excited to have on.
Sorry. Continue, please.
No, that's okay. Yeah, it's your show, I guess. Anyway, we're going to get someone else on who doesn't sip drinks loudly. For those of you who don't know, Ace is out this time. He has work, and I will be shortly following after him, actually.
I do not have a job. So if there are any Christian people, just like, listen, hey, prayers. I love prayers.
Yes.
I am
I
searching
think
for
we all
jobs.
do.
But like, yeah.
God's got you, bro.
Hey, God got me.
For real.
I got a t-shirt that says that.
That's good. Anyway, pancakes or waffles?
Ooh.
Rapid
Easiest
fire.
decision of my life. Waffles.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla?
Bicycle, motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
Car or motorcycle?
Car.
If you could fly, would you?
No.
Invisibility, super strength?
Super strength.
Art or graphic design?
Graphic design.
Dancing or singing?
I have to go singing.
Really?
Yeah.
Good to know. Spaghetti or hot dogs?
Spaghetti.
Football or baseball?
Football.
Basketball or football?
Football.
Gotcha.
Wait, which? Football? Or football?
Answer football and answer football.
Football.
Okay. Football over football?
Yes.
Okay. Also, if you were to be a bug, what bug would you be?
An ant.
An ant. Gotcha. Super strong.
Yeah.
If you were to be an animal, what animal would you be? Top of your head, 5 seconds.
Does it have to be extinct? Can it be prehistoric?
5 seconds.
I would definitely say a Tasmanian tiger.
All right, good enough. Siberian tigers, those guys are just huge.
Those are just massive. But like Tasmanian tigers are like literally a kangaroo and a tiger mixed.
They just
like
hop around.
that's just crazy.
Awesome.
And like their mouths can like open to like 4 foot.
Oh, hippos are insane.
Hippos are like
human,
ridiculous.
for you guys who don't know, a human molar can withstand like 500 pounds of psi, pressure per square inch, and that's your molar.
500.
That's your back teeth.
500.
Your back teeth, not your front teeth, but your back teeth, your strong one. But here's the thing: a hippo can withstand like over 2,000.
Over 2,000.
So the
only thing that beats it is a crocodile.
That's why they just crush watermelons, pumpkins, whatever they want.
They can snap a crocodile or an alligator in half.
Running
with
like
one
a horse over short distances.
Literally like a horse.
A beautiful
Like
creature.
you're not getting away from that.
I don't know.
And they're really territorial too.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Majestic creatures. In a sense.
Like they're beautiful. But like if you come into contact with one, you're dead. You're not living.
Anyway, for those of you who are listening in the car, turn left. Use your turn signal before you do. Drive safe. And when you turn left, let us know where it took you. Right. So if you're on your way to Mexico and you turn left, and now you're in Arizona or some crap, let us know.
That'd be really awesome.
But you have to follow the rules of the game. So also, if you're not driving, put your right foot in. Put your right foot out. Put your left foot in, and shake it all about. And then you can stop playing. But, Cade, if I were to play a game right now, we already did the rapid fire question. That's our little rapid fire segment.
Okay, cool.
This next segment is sponsored by no one. But I want you to guess that tune, okay? All right? You got to guess that tune.
Okay. I suck at these, but
that's okay.
Let's do it.
There you go. You got that tune.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. Now, if you were to go favorite food, what would it be?
Do I get to elaborate at all on this question, or is it just like another rapid fire?
You can first rapid fire, then maybe elaborate.
Okay. I'll definitely say like a steak dinner.
Good. If you were going to do a Subway sandwich, what would it be?
Ooh, easy.
Yeah.
So really kind of depends on the mood. Sometimes I'll do like a meatball sub.
It does depend on the vibe.
But if I'm trying to go for like healthy type, I'll do Italian bread.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Boom.
Boom.
Keep going.
Then we'll do footlong.
Boom.
Of course, because I eat a lot.
Right.
American cheese.
Boom.
Black olives.
Boom.
Maybe a pickle. Maybe. Onions.
Boom.
Lettuce.
Boom.
Ham.
Boom.
Extra ham, actually.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah, I love ham.
Boom.
That's really good. Thank you.
Bah.
Thank you. And I'll say mustard.
Boom.
With mayo.
Boom.
And I think I don't know if I said this or not. I believe I did, but Black Ops. If I did,
Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And sometimes it depends on the vibe.
it really does depend on the vibe. Because
For all you listening, you guys get it. You go into a Subway on a Tuesday and you're like, I
Yeah.
want a meatball sub. You go in on a Friday.
it can't be on a. It has to be on a Tuesday.
That's what I'm saying.
It's only on a Tuesday
Only
or
on
a
Tuesday.
meatball.
Yes.
Or like a pizza.
Yes.
Like a pizza
'Cause,
style.
see, Mondays are just, Garfield said it best. I hate Mondays. And then Tuesdays, you're
Lasagna.
like, feeling a little silly, but also I kind of have a structure about the day. Friday, you're like, hey, I'm letting loose. I'll eat 6 of them. I don't care. I got Saturday tomorrow. It's fine. That's when you go your spicy Italian, your boss sandwich. Those, you know what I'm
Italian
saying?
herb.
Mm.
Ooh.
Anyway, yeah,
Heaven.
for real. All right, we're gonna play the one-word game. Okay, you can say any one word, but you only have 5 seconds to say it. We're gonna go until you. If you repeat a word, you're out. And if you,
Can I say words like the, is,
yes,
why,
whatever
the?
you want, but you only have 5 seconds to say it. Ready? Bread.
Hey,
They
are
went.
you
Who?
going
Maybe.
to
No.
be
I
up
don't.
or
No.
down?
Let's.
No. Dang it, I said no.
Ah,
Dang it.
that's okay. That's okay. So we now know. Yeah.
Wait, no. K-N-O-W.
Mm.
You know? Nope. Nope, that's 2 words.
Sure.
2 different words. Nope.
So
We're still
it's
going.
been past 5 seconds. You
We'll
definitely lost.
restart. No.
We'll restart. We'll restart. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Pizza.
Apples.
Penguin.
Peanut butter.
Giraffe.
Apples.
Lettuce. Ah, got him. Got him. Anyway,
Dang it, why did I
you have
say
apples on your mind, man. I don't know. I don't think we have any apples. Or I get you one, but I'm sorry. Yeah, I think only the winner of the game gets an apple, and you lost, unfortunately.
Peanut butter?
Apple and peanut butter? Oh yeah. PB&J the long way.
Hey.
Anyway, for those who are normal people, sorry. Sorry you had to just sit here and listen to this the whole
Or
time.
maybe we're not sorry.
Do. Anyway, and we're not, like I said, if you guys are hearing those wrong, it's your ears. It's your ears. Cade, what is a topic that just grates you, right? Like, what is something that just gets you worked up when you think about? Like, some people hate chewing with their mouth open. Some people hate it when people don't say thank you while you hold the door for them. Like, what is something that just gets on your nerves?
That is a really, over my past 4 years, just serving the Lord, there are a lot of things that beforehand, like chewing with your mouth open, that I could not stand.
Right.
But now I've grown to be like, okay, people may have not grown up with manners.
Right.
Does that mean that they shouldn't use them? No, they definitely should still use them. But it doesn't bother me as much as it used to.
Right.
So I wouldn't say this. That would be one. Ooh. It's a loaded one.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Go for it.
It might not, this might upset the audience. Sorry guys, but
Hey,
I'm
if they
I'm
don't
gonna
want
say
you
it.
back, they'll write it in the comments.
I'm going to say it. The truth is not. How would I say this? Truth is not subjective.
So you think you're talking about the Christian faith?
I would, maybe not even that, but
Okay.
like just like in general. If I were to walk outside and say, the sky is an elephant, just simply because I believe the sky is an elephant, that doesn't make it the truth. The sky is not an elephant.
Right. So you're talking about when people bring up opinions and ideas and just stand by them even though they're wrong?
And exactly that.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I get that. There are some times where it's like you're dying on the wrong hill, You're
And
saying stuff that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
And they'll mask it and say it's like, oh, but this is my truth.
Yeah.
This is just what I believe.
That is difficult.
Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't make it the truth.
Yeah. Don't run away from the truth.
'Cause I'm not giving up on you.
Anyway, me and Asa have thought about, my normal co-host, we have thought about doing some, theme songs and stuff. Kind of like Troy and Abed in the month, but we would do it different because it's, Wes and Asa in the evening, but we couldn't use the same jingle. Don't want to get demonetized. So we'd have to figure that all out. But we'll get some theme music, and guys, as we get bigger, we're gonna take the show up a notch. Right now, we added a painting. Okay, that's a big deal.
That is huge.
Big stuff. Episode 3, we added a camera. Big deal. Big stuff. Episode 2, better sound quality. Big deal. Big stuff. Every episode we have taken it up a notch, and this episode, guest full episode and suits. For anyone who saw episode 1, they actually saw our first guest. It was very brief. We will have him back on the episode sometime, hopefully. But I'm not going to tell you who it is, so you can go back and watch it, figure that out. But yeah. Man, we've talked about a bunch of stuff so far.
We have talked about a bunch of
Learned
stuff.
a lot about you. Your eye color's blue. Learned your Subway sandwich order. Learned something that gets on your nerves a bit. Learned that you would want to go to Haiti. Learned that, man, we just learned some stuff, man.
The Bahamas.
Bahamas?
You know,
I've
really.
always wanted to go to Jamaica.
Ooh.
Yeah. The poverty rate's not great there.
No, it's not.
Not good at all. But there are some beautiful things about it. The
Yeah.
reggae music, not the weed, I don't smoke, but the
Where's
reggae
that?
music, there are some pretty places there too. So it's difficult. It's love-hate there because of how bad it is there, unfortunately. But why do you say Bahamas? Just because the look, the aesthetic?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I could honestly, my dream, quote unquote, what I love to do is just travel the world and just to see, just like beautiful places, you know? I don't think it's like coincidental that all this was just created. The idea that this was just created by a big bang, and then slowly just evolved into becoming what it is. Like the way that the sky looks whenever the sun is setting or when the sun is rising, the colors that it gets, the colors of a rainbow. That can just
I completely
Yeah.
agree. Back to some of the questions. In the deep thought, process of the brain,
yeah.
I like to counterbalance that with some silliness, right?
Okay,
So, like, if you said football is your favorite sport, right?
sure.
If you were an offensive coordinator for a football team, how do you think you would do? Like, you've seen the game played, you like the game. Do you think you could tell guys, hey, this is where you need to go and where you need to stand and how you need to run and,
I think absolutely not.
Gotcha. Because what I love is there are these old guys, for example, and young guys
Yeah.
who sit on the couch and they go, oh, they're doing it wrong. They ran the play wrong. But then it's like, okay, but if you could do it, how would you do? They have no clue. I always think that's funny. I always find it fun when someone's watching TV and they're like, they could have done that better. And it's like, no, in the moment they did what they did. And you would not have done better either. Probably done worse. Interesting. Now, if you were to do, in fact, what career would you most want?
Something that would involve me traveling a lot.
Right.
Ooh, professional photographer.
That's beautiful. That is good stuff. Because you get paid per photo, you get to take many photos, you get to travel the world. They will send you around the world to do trips. That's a good one. I love photography. I think it's a beautiful thing.
Being able to capture Mother
Yes.
Nature in its
See,
entirety.
I'm more of a person who can describe it well
Oh yeah.
with voice and
I
stuff.
agree.
Oh, thanks, man. But I think the person who is a good photographer, I think that's a beautiful thing. I think that's such a gift and skill to have, to be able to say this moment is the moment that needs captured because it's that serene.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, I'm going to flip the script on you.
Okay,
I'm going to ask you a question.
let's do it.
If you could have any superpower, what one superpower would you want?
Shoot bees out of my head. Next question.
Elaborate.
Tim Hawkins made a joke one time where he said if he could have a superpower, it'd be to shoot bees out of his hands, and I thought about that. If I could have two superpowers, it'd be invisibility and super strength. The Hulk is my favorite superhero. Thor is like the superhero I think is actually really cool. The Hulk is my favorite superhero. But I would love to have invisibility and super strength so I could throw a car and no one could see why that car just took off. I think it'd be so funny to randomly, you're like, a bad guy's going to rob a bank and then a car comes hurtling towards him. Boom, he's trapped. He has no idea why, I'd love that. But if I could only have one power, bees. Think about it. You get pulled over, a cop comes up to your window, you know why I pulled bees. Bees. He's not messing with you anymore. You could have, and I want to like control them. I want to be able to like out of my hand and they don't like attack me. You know, if they do my bidding, right? I could potentially fly with them. It would take a lot of bees, mind you, but in comic book theory, I could fly with them, as well as they could make me food in a way through honey. So I technically could never die of like starvation. If I'm trapped on an island, I could fly a little bit, maybe even if it's a short distance. I have food, but as well as they sting my enemies, right? No one's gonna mess with me if I have a bunch of bees. You know what I mean? So technically, it's like 3 powers in one. Pretty good.
Interesting.
Mm.
All right, we're going to change the question a little bit.
That's fine.
So, I saw this. It may or may not have been. This idea may or may not have been inspired off of a YouTube short that I was watching.
Mm.
Details not important, but you are put on an island.
Yes.
On this island, no, you've been put in a world. Okay, in this world, people.
In a world. Sorry, go ahead.
That was really good.
Thanks, man.
You should be like a spokesperson or something.
Maybe one day I will be.
That's really good.
Thanks.
Of course.
I didn't mean to interrupt your question. I just
That's
it was funny.
okay. That's right. That's fine.
It's your show, sir. It's your show. I'm just saying.
No, it's okay, Wesley. It's all right.
Of course.
So you're put in a world, okay, and everybody's been given the option of being able to choose 3 superpowers.
Mm.
However, you cannot choose like powers. Like you can't say I want Shazam's powers or I want Superman's powers because that in and of itself is like Superman's powers. He has like vulnerability.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Hold for sound for those who like the ASMR.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Continue.
Thank you. So you had to choose like a single ability, and it couldn't be like reality warping. It can't be like
Time travel. Thoughts?
time travel is a single ability.
Okay.
I would say that time travel is okay.
It's pretty overpowered.
It is really overpowered.
Yeah.
But in this world, everybody knows that everybody
In a
has
world.
superpowers, and but there's only one regulation in this world, okay?
Mm.
So if you were to say you wanted time travel, and I wanted to say I want to have the ability to steal other people's powers, right? Then I would be able to take your power and you now have a power.
But I get 3.
Exactly. I'd be able to steal your time
So
travel.
if I have time travel, then I have an ability to take powers.
Interesting. The only thing about this, though, is that if you choose that ability to take other people's powers, then you yourself, then if you choose that, your name will be publicized in the whole entire world. So everybody will be able to know that you have that ability and that you can do that. So they'll stay away from you, or they'll just try to kill you. Okay.
I'd be okay with that. Stay away from me. I'm on my private island, time traveling in the back. You know, you stay away. That's
Wait,
fine.
so what 3 powers would you want to have?
Well, I think if I'm going for comedy, if I'm going for having a good time, I think invisibility, super strength, super speed would be good. But if I'm going, like the ability to turn invisible, I don't want to just like always be invisible all the time, but to be like, all right, no one's looking, I'm invisible, and then I'm gonna walk outside. I don't want to be bothered one day. Boom. Don't want to go to a math test. Boom. I'm not there. You know, stuff like that. But if I want to be like overpowered, I think the ability to steal powers, the ability to time travel, and if I had to choose another one, man, maybe just teleportation. Maybe instead of super speed, I'd choose teleportation. Actually, invisibility and teleport. I could just teleport wherever I want to go. I wouldn't need to be invisible, but I just like the idea of being able to throw a car invisibly. I just think that's funny. Yeah. I don't know.
That's good. That's good.
Next question. The dead silence.
Live on the go?
Live on the go?
Or live in a mansion?
I've always lived on the go. My whole life I've lived on the go. I grew up with a family that I stayed with, and then adopted by my grandparents, so I lived there. And then on the weekends I'd go to a different family, who's my best friend and his mom. And then over the summer I'd go to my Aunt Lisa's, you know. So I've always been on the go, man. I've had 4 different homes growing up in a way, and
Okay, I love you.
yeah.
I didn't ask that question. I asked if you want to live on the go or if you want to live in a mansion.
Okay, so if I'm living in a mansion, that means I'm always there. What does
You-
live
you
on the
better.
go? What does live on the go mean to you?
So basically just like travel. Just like be able to have like equally as rich.
So
you could
if
have
I
like
live on the
live in an
go,
RV
I
and you're
can
always
experience
traveling.
the world.
Yes.
If I live in a mansion, I stay in the mansion.
Yes, but then you'd be able to like drive out, you'd have your own car, but you just live in a mansion. You wouldn't have to stay in the mansion all the time. You just like you live here in this house, you can walk outside, you can go to school, you can go to Walmart, do all your stuff. Except you just live in a mansion.
Okay. Honestly, man, here's the thing about mansions: is if you don't have enough people to fill that mansion, mansions are boring. Mansions are sad. You ever been in a museum? If there's one person in the museum looking at art, it's nice. But if you have 20 people looking in the museum, it's good. So I think I'm gonna live on the go.
Like you can invite us. You can invite me.
Yeah, but you guys aren't spending the night every time. If you guys are living with me, that's a different story. But then you got to be like, okay, you guys aren't doing your part. You aren't doing this. You know what I mean? Mansion's a lot of work. You got to have butlers, maids, or you got to do all the cleaning, which isn't happening. You know, you gotta have friends over so you're not alone in this giant house. You gotta have all the games set up, all the things you want, which only lasts for a couple of years that you enjoy, and then next year you're like, it's never enough when you got a mansion, you know? It's like I have all the stuff, and then you don't need anything else, and then you never try to find new things, you know? I think live on the go. I explore the world at least, you know? I might not have a place that I call home, but I explore the world. Mansion, okay. No mansion, but regular house with beautiful wife, beautiful kids, settled down life, I'd be down with that. I'd be good with that. I'm excited for the day of fatherhood and husband stuff, you know. I think
As we all are.
I pray I'm going to do well in that area. I've been, throughout my life, you know, I've grown I'm very much a talk it out person, you know. I've grown in a lot of skills that a lot of people would say would make me a good husband or father, you know. And I'm excited for that day. I'm not trying to rush it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to rush into it. I'm not foolish. I have my own thoughts on that of like wait a while, do the dating, lead to the engagement, do the engagement, lead to the marriage. I think some people like to skip that step. They like to see somebody, date for a little bit, get married. I'm like, you're skipping some steps here, you know. And that's their own prerogative. That's great for them. I'm with the mindset of like wait, you know, I think here's my rule. I don't know if you have any rules like this. Here's my rule.
Yeah.
When I see a girl who I think could be the one, this might sound crazy. I think of something about them I don't like, right? So, for example, if you snore, right, and I'm trying to date you, and I'm like, this person snores, and I just hate snoring, right? If I just hated it, after 10 years, is it something that I can either one, will I learn to love it? Will I be okay with it? Two, will I just not be able to accept it at all? You know? So if you snore and I hate snoring, then I have to either say, are you willing to change? Like, can you change that? Because I won't. Or is it something that you can't change or you won't change, you know? So, for example, I don't like gossip a whole lot. I think every human has the desire to gossip at times, but we have to control that, you know? So I don't like to gossip, right? But
course.
if I go to date somebody and they're really good at gossiping and they enjoy gossiping, I have to say, okay, are they willing to change? Does it look like they're trying to change that? Are they going to change that? Or is it something they want to do? And is it something I can either be okay with, or is it something I'm just like, no, I got to put my foot down, you know? So if I'm going to marry that person 10 years down the line, if they're not going to change, you know, then it doesn't seem like it's going to last, you know? So you got to
That's
kind of
good.
find.
I can see that. I think I subconsciously do that too.
Yeah.
Look at what I don't like about them and think, am I okay with that?
Because then you don't rush into it. If you just go head first, and it wins some problems, man. Because there are people who get together and they shouldn't have gotten together, and it doesn't work out. And you know, and I pray the best for all these people, but like, you know, take the time. I think the courting process is beautiful. I don't know who's hearing this and all that, but I think like courtship is a beautiful thing. I think the seeing someone, getting to know someone, spending time with them, and then the the jumbotron, marry me. The in your favorite restaurant on one knee. The by a park bench you guys pass by every day because it's the spot you guys first saw each other. Those things are beautiful. I think people often consider them to be movie moments, but they happen in real life. But they only happen by people who
Pay attention.
who care about it. Yeah, who are observant. Some people who are just like, marry me, all right, cool. And I'm not saying it's all for that elaborate wedding, proposal, but I am saying, if it matters to the other person, do what they enjoy. I don't know. Sorry for that
That's good.
soapbox, I guess. Next question. This is your podcast, man. I'm just here.
Yeah. Wait. This is my podcast. Shouldn't I be sitting there?
Oh, no. Glad we settled that.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Because this is my seat.
Oh, but
But next question. Don't think I can't see your baby blue eyes still in those glasses. Because I can't.
for some reason that baby blue.
Anyway.
I don't have any more questions. I can't think of
You want me to-
anything else.
I know this is forward, but do you want me to take over your podcast?
Because I'm so humble. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's not easy coming up with all the things because we try to keep it light. We try to keep it. This is the Wesley podcast now, yet again. We try to keep it.
I'm just a guest.
We try to keep it lighthearted, right? Because I did the thing where we did all the questions and we had the ChatGPT. I studied. I got prepared because I wanted to be a good host. So I got like 120 questions, and I had different themes and different games, and when you read it all off like a script, it doesn't work out that way. Appreciate that. It's not as fun. It's not as inviting, So try to keep it a little laid back. Try to keep it. That's why I did the rapid fire questions. I just made those up. I just tried to, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just fun to joke around, just talk. What's up?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
What are your thoughts?
Java. Java is a fun word. I was talking about this today. Java is a fun word.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
I want peanut butter right now.
You want peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
I got you some peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter.
I can get you peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter.
I think we can get that flowing in, yeah. Jamie's not here right now. Jamie helped us that one video. But we'll get some flowing in, don't worry. After pod, post pod, I'll get you some peanut butter.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Because we take care of our guests. So if you're looking to be a guest on the pod, let me know. We take care of our guests here. We do. Cade, I don't know how many podcasts you've been on, but has this been one of the better ones?
This is my it's about to say first. I've been on multiple podcasts that all failed. So I would have to say, yeah, this is going on pretty well if you do post this. Yeah.
Cade, with you in our podcast, I'm gonna post it.
Okay, awesome.
So far we're doing decent. We're doing decent.
We're doing okay. We're doing
Yeah,
all right.
I want to get one more people. Two, I want to get the better setup and all that. I think
More
if you,
people?
huh?
What?
I want to get. I think if you have that. I think if
Excuse
you. I think if you have that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Can I just?
Yeah. Go
Just
ahead.
want to let me.
Yeah. Sorry.
I think if you have that ambition to keep doing better, to keep moving forward in the podcast, then you'll actually keep going with it.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be a fool about this. I'm not trying to just do like, hey, we started a little show and maybe 10 of you guys will see it. We've passed 50. We've passed 60. We passed 70. Like we're getting up there, right? And I'm excited because that's the goal. But also like I want to be, I want to put. I want to master the craft. Like I'm not saying I want to be the greatest podcast alive, but I want to be good at like I did this and I'm okay with where it ended. If we end at 100 people who saw this, I'd be okay with that. But if we end at 1,000 people who saw this, like hey, let's aim for that number then. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if we do make it to 27 million subscribers or something somehow one day, let's aim for that number. You know, I don't want to just like, hey, you know, I had a couple of friends on and they were kind of cool. Let's go for it. You know. So here we are, starting out small.
It's beautiful.
Like podcasts happen, but
That's beautiful, Katie.
you put,
It's a meme. Sorry.
anyway, you put the work in, you'll get there.
That's good.
Thanks.
Good.
I don't know what all they can hear, so sometimes I like to just go loud noises and whispers, just to see while they watch this.
In case they're not falling asleep.
Yeah,
But they're not falling asleep.
here's the thing.
They would never fall
Here's my
asleep.
problem: is some
Because
people
we're
are
just so
watching this-
awesome and we're really entertaining.
Yes,
And we're just awesome
and humble.
and humble.
You're not gonna find two awesome, humble guys like us. You're just not.
Handsome.
Awesome, handsome, humble guys.
That dude right there.
Honestly, that dude right there. Honestly.
Stop.
Honestly, awesome, handsome,
keep
humble
it coming.
guys. You know what I mean? I would, but my humility just won't allow me. You know?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because we're so humble.
Is this heresy?
Maybe.
No.
No,
Because we're humble.
because we're humble.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on.
Anyway,
Praise God.
no, I think sometimes. Well, yes, praise God. But I think sometimes while I do the podcast and we make some, you know, ooh, we incorporate some jokes and some spiffs and some goofs like that. You know, if you want to, what? That was a long one. That was a, you know, there's some. Ooh. Oh. You know, there's some different things there, but I like doing the jokes and the spiffs because I think sometimes people listen to it, and I like to think of where people listen to it at. Some people listen to the pod.
He said the last podcast. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you to go look at it. But I decided to do it better than him, you know? Because I am better than him. And I'm really humble.
Post pod, this is gonna be fun. During the pod, man. So yeah, I like doing the jokes. I like to think about where people are, because some people are in their car listening to this and they're just like, funny. Some people are watching this on their TV, just because they're like, you know, they're a good friend of mine. I want to watch something fun while I fold clothes or something, and they're like, hey, funny, you know. So I like to give little room for all of those things, you know.
Of course.
So, if you were to,
Bless you.
excuse me,
Your excuse.
if you were to, I can go?
Yeah.
Thanks.
See, this is actually all my plan. This is my podcast, guys. It's just they oh. What?
What up?
What happened?
I'm just looking for the way out.
Oh, that door right there, man.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Just right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is actually my podcast. The S and the S _ pod. It actually stands for Sigma, and as you know, I am totally Sigma. Oh, Wesley.
Yeah, you couldn't find the door.
Oh,
That's some
That's
lemonade.
oh, cool. This is a lot of lemonade there.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Want some?
Sure.
Most. You want to try to fill your cup? I'll try to fill it. Anyway. No, originally we were the sauna podcast because we had made a sauna, and that is episode 1. But we since have veered from that. So then I was thinking, well, we're still just a small podcast, short podcast, whatever the S wants to be, really. The S pod. Easy to type up, easy to find, accessible. All the good makings of a podcast. You know what I mean? Filled your cup to overflowing. There you are, my friend.
That's a word for somebody.
Amen. So I like to talk about that too. I learned it in class. Me and Asa were talking about this the other day. When people say things like, "That's so good," or "Preach it," or like, bro, they're trying. Just if you're quiet, they will keep preaching. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't give an amen, but when someone says that's so good, and they're talking about green beans and they're not preaching yet, what are you talking about? You know? I always find those moments funny. Appreciate that. Well, guys, we are close to wrapping. Probably gonna wrap it up right about now. Actually, gotta go to work. Sadly, myself.
What time is it? It is time for you to Jesus.
So we're gonna get a less cringy guest next time, and we'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Me and Kate. Have a good one.